Hey, what's up airsofters? This is Nick the Sniper straight out of Belgium, and today I will show you how to camo your rifle on the way I do it. Now, some people already saw my rifle and they loved it. Some people hated it because it looks like shit on your rifle, but I don't care. So, as you can see, this is just a normal ordinary VSR-10. And we're gonna make it look like this. It's already a little bit older because I have this already about 1 year, I think, maybe longer, I think even 2 years. So the only things you will need for this is some universal polyester putty, sanding paper, and of course spray paint. The spray paint, I like to do this just one base layer, and after that I use brushes, because it will give a way better detail and effect on your rifle. So the first step will be sanding it down. So guys, I split up the gun to just like, you only have the stock right now and the barrel and then the receiver and stuff, but I personally don't sand down the barrel and the receiver because it's metallic, and I don't know, I don't really think that part is needed to sand. So sanding down, I think most of you guys know how it works. You just take your piece of sandpaper, put it on, and start scratching it open.
Tonight we'll see and hear firsthand this carousel. Let's hear the rest of it.
I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, but like this is way good enough about sanding down. Of course, don't forget the other side. This looks good enough. A little bit more in this part. On the front side also, don't forget. Well, that's about done already. After this part we're gonna put on the putty, but for that I will go outside because it smells a lot, and it's a pretty distinctive odor, I must say. And my girlfriend will not like it when the whole living room smells like this. Alright guys, I screwed up a little bit of the video on the first side, because look, on this side already done this one. The problem was the camera angle was so bad. So luckily I have a second side. So we have our putty. Just take a good scoop of it, put it in the little pot, have another scoop. Come on. Once you did that, you have to put some hardener in it. A little bit more. Crap. It's on the side of the hardener. God damn it. Fix it up with some paper. After you put the hardener in it, you just mix it up. Because of course a hardener needs to get mixed into the putty so it can get hard, of course. You just spread it open onto the rifle stock. Once you've done that, you just start using the sharp side of it and rip it open. So you make kind of stripes in it, you know? I think this should be alright. Maybe a little bit more on the top here. Well, this should be it. You can see. Just ripped it open, however you want to say how it is, but this is how it needs to look. So now we just let it dry about half an hour, 45 minutes, and then it should be hardened out. But to be sure, for the next step, you just wait a few hours, I think about 2 or 3 hours, so it's really hard out. To wait half an hour, 3/4 is to make sure if you turn around the rifle and put it on the paper, it doesn't stick to it. So the next step will be sanding this down, but after that we'll need to wait about 2 hours, 3 hours, as I said, before we start sanding it down. So this will be for another day, because it's getting dark over here. So guys, let's start with the second part, the barrel. I decided to putty the barrel first before we start sanding the whole body, because we can do that while waiting when the barrel is drying. So the first thing you should do is take a screwdriver or whatever. You put the barrel and the receiver into the stock, and you just scratch a line over here. Don't worry, it will not damage or whatever your barrel. Just make a light scratch. In this way you have some markings, so you will not trespass this line. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's just a thin line over here. So let's start putty this up. And just like the time before, we just start scratching some lines into it to give it texture. Just always watch out for the lines you have marked, so you will not trespass those. That should be about it. I covered a little bit over here, a little bit over here, on the back side of the barrel also. You just do fully on the front side, and also a little bit over here, but it's your own choice, whatever you want to do. So now I'm gonna let it dry again. First I'm gonna clean my hands a little bit, and after that we're gonna start sanding the rifle stock. So guys, the messiest part has been done. We have put putty on the stock, on the barrel, and I also meanwhile did the silencer, but I forgot about that, but no problem. It's just the same progress as with the stock and the barrel. You just do the same thing on your silencer, suppressor. You just watch out for the threads, so you can still open it. Now the next thing is sanding the stock, because these two parts are still drying up. Just take a big piece of sandpaper. And just start sanding it down. The point of sanding it down is you may not have pointy tips anymore, because the pointy tips, they can break off. I had a few of those pointy tips on my own stock, and they actually broke off after some games. But then you have these white grayish parts in your rifle, so you will have to paint those again or whatever you want to do with it. But it's nicer if you don't have them and they don't break off, and you're just chilled and having no problem at all with everything. Pretty alright, maybe a little bit more. It's worn down, so when it's worn down you just take a new piece and just keep on sanding it. So for the record, first I see if this camera keeps on being focused. Yeah, so we turn from this to this. You can see the difference. Like this, it's way more rougher, alright? But on the long term, it won't be doing any good if it's this rough. So you just keep on scrubbing and sanding the thing till you get this, so it's a flatter surface. Part 2, the other side. It's especially a good reminder to extra sand the side where you will put your cheek on, because it will be much more comfortable if you can lay your cheek on a piece who just feels smooth. You know, everybody likes that, so. feels good, feels smooth, you know, besides the fact that everything is textured now, but it feels smooth in the hand, so it's alright. One more close up. So next step is sanding this one and that one down, but it's not dry yet, I think, so I'm just gonna feel it. It starts to, we give it about 10 more minutes, then I can start sanding that one down too. So guys, these are all dried up right now. Okay. This could be a good example. Look, if you are keeping these pointy tips on, just let me look on the camera, focus it a bit. Alright. And you just keep them on, just these pointy tips, you see? And you keep on something hanging, they're gone. See? So they still crack off. So we're up to some more sanding right now.
Six and a half hours later. 2 hours later.
Well, stock's done, barrel's done, only the silencer is left.
Will you come with me?
Eventually.
That's done also. It looks good. It's pretty smooth. And the next step is actually just painting everything, and then we're done. But painting will also be for the next day because I have a lack on mud brown, and I have to order some extra. So see you guys on the next part.
One eternity later.
Hi guys, I'm back for the rifle. From this step on we are going to paint it. We're gonna start with black. It's gonna be MTN 94 graffiti black, matte black. This is just a coating. We won't see the black through anything on the rifle because we don't want black and camouflage. It's the worst thing you can do. So this part of the video will just be in steps, so you can just see the progress of the painting. I don't want to make it way too boring, this video, and try painting it with one hand and filming meanwhile. It's gonna get fucked up that way. So let's get to the next step, start painting. So you guys remember this part of the rifle? It was just all like this. Trying to do a close-up, yeah. So as you guys can see, it has the structure of the tree bark. So right now we're gonna paint it black. This is what has been done. The other parts I will do it with the other base color, which will be mud brown. Now we'll just have to wait before we start spraying that on. This needs to be dry, of course. Guys, the next color is mud brown. It's by Fostex Industries. To me, this is a pretty good camo spray paint because the colors are pretty realistic. So This is the mud brown. Right now it's pretty shiny because it's still drying, of course. Alright guys, so I painted it now with some mud brown and fleck tarn brown on the other side also, like I did with the side before. So after this we will slightly paint it from a distance with lighter colors, but not too much, and after that maybe some highlighting with brushes. Alright guys, I'm done painting. I have done some brushing, some highlighting. I hope you guys can see it properly on the camera. I'll sure make some pictures for after the footage so you guys can see some nice pictures of it. So this job cost me about 10 hours for everything, because it's a lot of waiting, of course, but the result is really how I wanted it, so I'm pretty happy of it. Other side. So guys, that's about it for this video. I hope you guys liked it a lot, because it cost me a lot of work. This is my first video ever. So I will try to do more videos in the future, maybe some scope cam footage also. So leave some comments and like my page please, I would really appreciate that, and I hope you guys have learned something about this. Thanks a lot.
That's all, folks.